Hello everyone, I am doing agility still, about to get 54 mil XP, and I wanted to make a video about a few different topics, clarifying a few things, and I also want to talk about the new EHP update, and what I think about the current experience. Yeah, I guess I will get into it. I guess I will start off with prayer. Foot changed it to 525k from 500k, and I think he made that change because of the Camelot teleporting PP worlds that make player slightly faster. Although even with Dragonmons, it's possible to get well over 600k XP per hour. But then again, that does require a lot of practice, and most people just get 99 prayer and don't do much post 99. And since it's such a fast skill, it's you can't really get that much practice. So I would say 525k is a pretty fair experience, but then again, it might be like if you look at macro efficiency, then more high level bones like Lava Dagger bones or Dagonut bones might be more efficient overall because you can now make a lot of money from Altscape, obviously. Or you could even make a lot of money from just flipping on your main account while doing other skills as well. So I'm really not sure. Like if you look at Tundumail all, I'm not sure. Maybe more high level bones might be worth it. Okay, and then Magic 250. Yeah, he pretty much just changed Magic to just purely being bonus XP, which I completely agree with. You can just magic imbue while doing like pretty much. You could magic imbue while agility, mining, Slayer even like. So you can pretty much get to the magic just from magic imbue slowly over time. So I would say, yeah, it's pretty fair to just put magic on all bonus XP. And then cooking. Cooking is actually something I really think should be changed. There's like very few people that's still doing like the old school 3-tick shark method that I did when I was doing to the whale. But yeah, 360k XP per hour. That's 3-tick shark rates. But with vines, which is I believe is sufficient now. It's very cheap and good XP. It's almost 500k XP per hour. So I think they should change it to at least 500k. But you can also one-tick Karam ones for like 1 mil per hour, which is obviously extremely hard and might require like 8k at least to get max experience. But it's still possible, to get 1 mil per hour and you actually make money from cooking Karam ones too. So yeah, it should be at least changed to 500k XP per hour though. Yeah, there's like no people doing 3-tick sharks anymore, sadly. And then we can go view cutting. Yeah, I guess that's 4-tick drop rates. I think he should change view cutting to 95k XP per hour at least. If you 3-tick with an alt in PvP worlds, you can get over 120k XP per hour. But I don't think I think very few people are doing it. Like I don't think anyone is doing it. But it's still the most efficient method though. And you could also just use the reindeer hat to 3-tick Wicketing to get a bit more XP per hour. So maybe Wicketing should be changed to 100k. Although I would say 95k is still like pretty fair estimate. Unless you use a 3-tick Wicketing on alt. Yeah. And then we go to fletching. Oh no. Yeah, fletching. So the XP rate here is 850k, but he did set it to just being purely bonus XP, I'm pretty sure, which is fair because you can fletch darts or bolts while doing pretty much any skill, just like magic. So, but I don't get why he put it at 850k XP per hour. I guess it would be around that, right, if you did it other skills, but just if you just flash dart in itself, then it's possible to get over 2 mil XP per hour. With added darts, I heard it's possible to get like between 3 and 4 mil XP per hour on average. So yeah, I would say 850k is pretty low. But I do agree that it should just be purely bonus XP when you look at it from a macro efficient standpoint. And then we go to fishing, which he changed fishing to 75k XP per hour from like 62k, I think it was, so 64k. So I guess that's it's obviously from my efficient rates, it's very low. I did a 6-hour log with just 3-tick fishing, and I averaged 95k XP per hour, and I even did my whole day record, 30-hour state, just averaging 90k XP per hour even. But at the same time, that's obviously extremely hard to do, and it requires a lot of practice. But when you look at it, I'm not sure if 75k is like 5-tick rates, not because you don't lose XP from randoms or anything like that anymore. But even 4-ticking, you can still get over 80k XP per hour, which is not that hard really. It doesn't really require that much practice. So I think it should be like at least 80k, probably 85k XP per hour in efficiency. And maybe also arguably, if you consider 3-tick fishing, which you should 3-tick fishing efficiently, 3-tick fishing also gives some bonus cooking XP. But yeah. Okay, let's go to farm making. I would say farm making is a very fair rate right now, especially since now you can farm make at Grand Exchange, which is a lot easier to zero tick bank, and that makes it so it's not that hard to get max experience with farm making. So I would say for 445k, I believe you can get over 450k, but yeah, 445k is a fair estimate. And then we can go to crafting. I don't really know a lot about crafting anymore. I know I did green dragon hide bodies to night 9, which I averaged like 260k or something like that XP per hour. And now it's 340k, and I'm pretty sure that's air battle staff's rate. I don't really have that much to say about it. I think it's a pretty fair XP estimate, but I guess I have to see when I attain crafting again, whenever that will happen. Yeah. Okay, smithing. He changed smithing to 200k XP per hour, and that's like rune items rates, because rune items you can actually make money off doing them, while if you're doing added plates, you lose a lot of money. And super eating, you don't really need super eating anymore, since you can just like, since you get tournament magic from doing other skills, and it's pretty slow compared to anvil smithing. Yeah, I would say 200k is a fair estimate for rune items. And then go to mining. Mining is now 70k XP per hour. So I haven't I haven't been mining at all after Vark, but I think 70k XP per hour is definitely fair change. I think the you can already get 65k XP per hour, like even before all the updates with mining, and now you can definitely get probably over 75k, maybe even 80k XP per hour. So I would say 70k is definitely a fair EHP rate. All right, then go to Herblore. Yeah, I really don't agree with this one. 355k XP per hour. I think Herblore should be 500k or at least 400k ESP rate, because you can do anti-venom potions now, which you can actually like 2-tick them or 1-tick them for well over 500k XP per hour. I heard even some people that was able to get pretty close to 800k XP per hour if you are pretty good at clicking. So I would say 355k is very low. I'm not sure. I think that might be super combat potions rate, because you actually make money from doing super combat potions. But if you're doing 99 Oskis, I'm pretty sure like super combat potions would be macroly efficient to do. I'm not quite sure though. But yeah, in my opinion, they should change Herblore to at least like 450k or 500k XP per hour HP rate. Alright, then we have agility, 62k. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. I would say, yeah, 60k, very fair XP estimate. Agility is pretty easy. Thieving, 265k. Yeah, that's pyramid plunder rates. 265k is like solo pyramid plunder. So I would say that's a fair estimate. Now, I heard they nerfed the dog chests. The quick copying thing, I think they nerfed that, which I really didn't like, by the way. Like, even I would still do pyramid plunder even if I didn't have to, because I think pyramid plunder is already really fast, and I don't want an even faster tiering method. That's just so lame to me. And it looks Dorg chest looks really boring too. And if you guys didn't know, there were actually a recent bug with the paladins and heroes that allowed you to stack RD thieving bonuses onto Glows of Silence, so you could get well over 400k thieving speed per hour, I'm pretty sure. Or at least pretty close to that. But that's obviously nerfed right now. I would say 265k is pretty fair, but you could, I think you could get over 280k with the duo pyramid plunder, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a pretty fair rate right now. Slayer. I'm not gonna say much about Slayer. I haven't really been following Slayer that much lately. Really dislike it. But yeah, farming, 700k. Now, since you don't need to fill up like magic saplings or anything like that anymore, you can just like buy already made saplings in Grand Exchange, and there's been a new teleports and everything that allowed farming to be a bit faster. I think you can get 1 mil per hour with farming, so that might be something you should look into changing as well. Trees are becoming less and less expensive as well, so it's definitely most efficient to do right now. And rune crafting, 26.2k. And he also changed getting 91 rune crafting to 60k because of lava runes. But I'm not really sure if double knots are even like efficient to do anymore, because you can pretty much like pay Bibles with just chanting or using alts, and you also can make money from smithing and herb right now. So I'm not sure how much double knots you really have to do for 2 all. But yeah, 26.5k is a pretty fair pretty fair estimate, like average estimate for nature runes. But then again, it might be efficient to do like a decent amount of lava runes to 2 rune crafting. Yeah. And okay, so Hunter. I really don't agree with this one. 170k is like, yeah, sure you can get well over that as well. You can get over 180k, but that's still like not something you're gonna average because of decayers. And there's a way around that. You could use a splasher, but then you can't range the chins while hunting, so you get a lot worse XP per hour. So then you aren't gonna be able to get 170k then anyways. Just not much more than 160k really with a splasher. So that's why I think it should be changed to 160k. I averaged 160k XP per hour to Number Hunter really. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it should be slightly decreased in my opinion. And then we have construction. 750k for mahogany tables. I think it's pretty fair because Sura is out and mahogany planks are pretty cheap right now. Teaks are even more cheap, but still 99. I mean, tournament construction have become a lot more affordable with mahogany tables. It's even with flipping, I'm pretty sure it's efficient to do to tuner mill. Unfortunately, although yeah, I think it's most efficient to do right now. So I would say 750k is a pretty fair rate. Although I've never done it myself. I only done like oak doors and mahogany. I mean, magic teak wardrobes to my current construction XP. Yeah, I guess I can talk about that a little bit as well. I stopped construction. If you didn't know, I was lending money from Lellador and a few other people, so I could pass a guy I was going for tournament construction because he was a staker and he made all his money from. I think it was just staking and elation, and he said he was gonna quit if he lost, and he was gonna do reconstruction if he won. So when I saw he was getting it, he was getting pretty slow gains, and he was doing mahogany tables, and I just thought that's horrible. That it would be just such an undeserved rank 1. I don't care about my own ranks. I really only want like the top players to be like well earned, I guess you could say. And so his rank would definitely not be earned. So I decided that since nobody else is gonna try to pass him, it seems, I guess I'm just gonna do it. But then I realized it's not worth it to be in a. I would have to like. I would be in debt for like 1 bill cash or so, and that's like way too much because then I would have to force myself to rune the craft. I just got 54 mil while talking. That's nice. But yeah, I would just have to force myself for rune crafting after tournament construction, even if I didn't want to do it. So that would just be a pain in the ass. So yeah, no thanks. I did not quit because of I know Randelicious is doing the construction now, but I quit before he started doing construction. Uh, so yeah, I also think it's a very undeserved rank one, but I still don't think it's not worth it for me to lend money just for like a rank in game. Uh, I really don't care enough about it. I really wish like Lerodor or someone like that would actually just get tournament construction because they would actually have earned it compared to like Lerodor or Andrew Wiggins. I mean compared to Randalicious or Andrew Wiggins. But yeah, so I guess that's been unfortunate, but that's just how the game is. I'm gonna get some really good construction records in the future, anyways. So it doesn't matter too much. And yeah, uh, so I'm gonna be doing agility for a while. I'm going for 100 mil right now, and I'm also buying some like supplies for like herbivore and stuff right now. So I'm probably gonna do some herbivore like in between after doing agility for a while when I got a lot of supplies that I have to use up. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So yeah.